A ticket to play for the NBA title awaits the winner. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Miami Heat. Hey everyone, with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Celtics coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals, but the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Celtics able to clear the board. And he'll head to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Jason Tatum has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Butler to bring it up. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Marcus Smart at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw is good. Gets the 3-point play. It's quickly 5-0. To Love. Butler for 2. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Five seconds to shoot. Tatum. His first effort off the mark. Butler to Love. Butler to Love. For 3. And the rebound taken by Brown. To Marcus Smart. Butler into the front court. 5-point game. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Screen coming. To Jaylen Brown. Has a chance. Brown shot, no good. To Butler. Love. Butler. No good. To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Smart. It's Love with the rebound. To Butler. Love. No good to Butler. Down low. You've got to get that one to go. Celtics have it. To Horford. Screen coming. The monster stuff. Now the Heat gonna use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Oladipo to Love. Oladipo. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 5. To Love. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Boston with the basketball. Down the lane to lay it in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oladipo. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Curling inside. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Oladipo. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. To Marcus Smart. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Griffin. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Miami with the basketball. To Love. Probing the defense. Won't go.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Off the mark. Long key from three-quarters court, one quarter down in this deciding Game 7. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston. From the painted area, won't go down.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Victor Oladipo. Short jumper stays out.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Lowry into the front court. They trail by 7. Oladipo. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Marcus Smart, good touch.
I don't know if there's too many games in a row, not enough rest time, but it looks like the defense is stuck in the mud. Heavy legs never equals great D.
Lowry to Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Victor Oladipo, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Celtics have it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart. Lowry with it. Right now, down 7. To Butler. To Lowry. Shot clock winding down. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Horford. Here comes the screen. Drives, but his shot won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Brown with it up top. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. And draws the foul.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Deep right corner. Baseline.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Marcus Smart. Horford. and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Butler. Deep two there, won't go. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
He'd have the basketball. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jimmy Butler has got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. To Horford. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Miami's got it. Doesn't have the touch. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Marcus Smart. Off the assist.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Lowry into the front court. His team down 9. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Horford. Lowry has the basketball. And the basket good at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Marcus Smart. He'd come up with it. Butler. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Marcus Smart, trying to cash in. Shot misses there by Smart. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Lowry. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. To Marcus Smart. To Jaylen Brown. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Celtics are up after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Heat are in need of some changes at the half. And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten into double digits yet. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
The Miami Heat didn't make the best use of their shots in the first half. If they want to be competitive in this game, they need to find better looks. The shooting was certainly worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Williams looked great in the first half. He was constantly fighting for position in the paint and owning the boards.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Smart. Pass stolen by Miami. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nope. First one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Horford. Short jumper won't go down.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty, just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. 4 out of 7.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Tatum. And scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Butler. Had a chance, but it's no good. Runner's good there.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Lowry. Jason Tatum sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Jaylen Brown. Able to convert inside.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler. Here comes the screen. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lowry. Off the iron. No good. To Horford. Gets it in the left corner. Horford. Can't connect. To Lowry.
Oh, met at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish. Brown into the front court. Up a dozen. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Screen coming, curling inside. Short jumper off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Bam Adebayo pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Butler to bring it up. Trailing by 14. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound Jason Tatum. Jimmy Butler snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Over to the right side. To Marcus Smart. Tatum. Not going down here.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. It's the Heat with the possession. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Oladipo picked up by Derek White. To Marcus Smart. Gets a look, can't hit.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
He gets it.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
To Oladipo. They'll go to Butler down low. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Boston with the basketball. To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys down big. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Scores from the post. Nothing going here on that drive. A shot at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Try from the baseline, but it won't go down. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Deep right corner. To Butler. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on the 3-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. And he missed the free throw. To Horford. Shot by Tatum won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Love. Kevin Love. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Horford. Boston with 4 to shoot. Tatum. The screen sets him up for 2.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Jimmy Butler for 2. And scores on the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Work it down to Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Butler to Love. They'll go to Butler down low. Nice pass to get things going.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Horford. Count the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
They'll go to Butler down low. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Butler into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To Love. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Jaylen Brown. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Deep two there, won't go. To Butler. Runner here, won't go. To Marcus Smart. Shot from the lane, won't go. Butler to bring it up. His guy's down 11. A lot of contact, no whistle. To Jaylen Brown. The drive, right to the basket. A drive by Brown, but he can't finish. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. Count the basket. A lot of contact, no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Brown with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. He'd get control. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
It's a victory here for the Celtics. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference, on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics have won the Eastern Conference Finals. Now it's time for them to set their sights on the bigger prize, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics. The Heat were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Tatum put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in his zone, he just took it to another level. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.